Hey y'all, come on out here, man. We're about to get this thing started. Y'all know how we do it out here, right?
Here we are, Oak Island, as always, and it is May, first weekend in May, and we're gonna get out on this water. Doesn't look too rough, low tide. Gonna try for some fish. So here we go. Got the decal so I can park in the magic spot. Well, that's all right, a bad mamma jamma right there, bigger than my foot. That might be a citation. He gave it a heck of a pull. I'm gonna go get a measure on him and see how big he is. 13 inches to the fork. About 13 inches to the fork, so he's dinner. Show you what I got here. This is basically a shore bet. What I got is one of those little like mud minnows you can buy in the store, and I got them on the shark hook here, the big hook, and I just went through the eye with the wire, through the other side, and I put the hook in one side and have it coming out the other side. And then I expose as much of that hook as I can, and the shark's gonna come and bite it, yump, yump, yump. And I just put a tie on it, just to hold it in place. And I put the tie, just so you know, through the eye of the hook. So this way, even if the shark eats the bait, I'm gonna have that tie still on the hook at the end. And that way I'm not polluting the ocean. I'll be able to get that off later. It'll still be on the hook, if I catch a shark or not. But this will catch little ones, it'll catch big ones, but they love these things. I try to put the biggest one on. This bag only had little ones in it. But in the fall, you know, you can catch them down at the point with a drop net, you know, cast net. And I'll do that, and then I'll have my own. But, you know, it's spring, so I just bought some. So that's the story. We'll see. We're going to set it out and see what happens. All right, what we got here is our pompano and our bluefish we caught today in the surf early this evening, and we're going to fillet it, both of them. I actually cleaned them in the ocean. Maybe that's a bad thing, but you know, it was 6:30 at night and I wasn't really too worried about it. I figured the sharks would appreciate the heads and it saves me having to do it here. But a lot of times what I do is I keep the heads and I use them in the crab trap. So all I did was cut the heads off and got them, and now I'm going to fillet them. Then we're going to make the wife cook the pompano tonight. She's going to try a crab stuffed pompano, which sounds really good, and we're just going to put the bluefish on hold. One thing about cutting fillet and fish is you have to have a really sharp knife, and I try to keep these pretty sharp. There's no way I can hold this camera and cut, but you can see actually that's not too bad. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here, I'm going to cut along the back to here, and I'm going to slowly cut down and down and down until I get to the bones. I'm going to cut around those. That's going to take off the fillet. So let me do that, and I'll show you what I'm doing here, and then we'll call the wife in and see what she wants to make with this crab stuffed pompano, which I'm actually kind of excited about. So we'll see. All right, what are we doing here, wife?
I'm prepping for our pompano stuffed crab meat.
Huh? And what are you doing?
Dish. I am chopping the onions.
Make you cry?
No.
Don't make you cry?
I'm a real woman.
Oh, sweet. So what do we got? What's this going to be? The onions?
No, honey, that's pepper.
Well, that's pepper.
Yeah.
What's this one?
Garlic.
Garlic. And that's going to be onions. So onions, pepper, garlic. Anything else going in there?
Not right this second.
Okay, we'll come back. Meanwhile, on the cutting board, so here's what we got. We got the pompano. We filleted it with a knife. Basically, this is it. It's a nice white meat. I mean, it's a nice fillet right there. These are short, so the pompano is pretty fat. But what happens is there's a row of bones that goes down. So after I fillet the top and the bottom as one piece, I'll go in and I'll do like a little V cut right there and just cut out that little piece of meat and take it out. So I'll actually have two pieces. So she can roll one up in the crab, the other up in the crab. And the other one we got here is the, the bluefish we cut. And I'll tell you something about the bluefish. You might be like, what happened here? And I'm like, I don't do the belly meat of the bluefish because sharks, bluefish eat a lot of other fish, and so the mercury is stored up in the belly fat. So I will leave that out, just cut out. This is pretty close to the bone here, so I got a nice fillet there, in which we de-skinned. So I took the skin off. So that's just going to go in the garbage, nothing there. And that gives us a nice fillet. Now, here's the thing. Some people don't like the red. The meat, that's the blood line, and they'll kind of come and clean that out a little bit. So if you're not a fan of bluefish, you think it tastes really strong, you want to cut that out. But otherwise, this is a beautiful piece here. We got another piece there. Again, another piece of skin. We're going to throw that out. So that's our fish for tonight. We'll see what happens when the wife gets to cooking. What do we got in the bowl there, wife?
I am making a crab cake mix to stuff the fish with.
So what's in there?
Cayenne pepper, fresh parsley, butter, green peppers, red peppers.
I feel like there should be crab in there.
Some heavy cream.
Where's the crab?
The The crab's coming.
Crab's coming.
All right.
We'll stick around and we'll wait for the crab. And then what are you going to do with it?
I'm going to stuff the
Pompano.
pompano with it.
All right. Like you added some crab meat.
And some salt and pepper.
Did you clean those crabs yourself?
Yes, I did.
Man, that's crazy. Where'd you get them crabs? From the crab trap?
Uh-huh.
Wait, what's that right there? It looks like a can. Looks like a can of crabs. Hey, what are you doing there? I don't know. What else is in there?
Saltine crackers,
Saltine crackers.
egg,
Yeah.
lemon juice, onions, green peppers, red peppers, orange peppers, cayenne pepper, salt and pepper,
Crab meat.
fresh parsley, crab meat.
How do you know how to do all this? You're so talented.
So I'm just smart like that.
Smart. Okay. So what are you going to do with that now?
I'm going to stuff the flounder. I'm going to put it in a pan.
Pompano.
I'm going to stuff the pompano and I'm going to put it in a pan.
We waited for
Bake
it.
it.
The crab stuffing is going into the pompano. It's getting rolled, and then it is getting toothpicked, and it's getting put on the plate, which is going to get baked. So this is the moment we waited for. There's another one. Ooh, ready to go. Waiting for the oven to heat up. How hot is it right now? Oh, it's getting there. Beans. Okay, we'll come back
Yeah,
and check in a bit.
fresh green beans.
Green beans, and what are you doing with them?
Some chopped almonds.
You're chopping almonds? Don't they sell them pre-chopped?
They do, but my son went to the grocery store and didn't find them pre-chopped.
That's me.
What happened?
Well, I looked all over, I'll tell you, and I didn't find them anywhere. They were not pre-chopped. So
Now you're making your mom do what?
Now I'm making her hand chop them, but you know that makes them taste better.
Does it make them taste better?
I have no idea. I'll let you know after I eat them.
All right, we'll check back later. How's the fish doing?
It's good. It's in the oven at 350 for 20 minutes.
It's a fish. It's in the oven.
All right, you can get, go ahead.
All that is out of the oven. It's on the table. We're not allowed to eat it yet. We have to be served it, so we're waiting to be served. Looks good. Final product. We got what? The stuffed crab pompano with the almond, fresh cut almonds, not them store cut almonds, but the fresh ones, on the string beans, and we're thinking it looks pretty good. So yeah, there you go.
Alexa off.
What'd you think?
Well,
Not much on your plate there.
it was very good, a gourmet meal. 5-star restaurant. I enjoyed it very much. The green beans complemented it, and the almonds tied it together. I'm not very sure what I ate because I haven't watched the video yet to see how it's prepared, but it was very good, and I added a little bit of habanero for just a hint of spice, and as you can see, delicious, delicious, fresh fish. What, you can't do better than that.